Pow, and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. My name is Dan W. Make sure you're following me on Instagram. Now, as you can see in front of me, today is the climax of this new X-Men Marvel Legends wave, and it's the Warlock builder figure. So obviously you need to buy all the figures in this wave to pick a piece each, and then you have enough to build the figure. So obviously you need to buy Cyclops, Shatterstar, Dazzler, Polaris, Sunfire and Wolverine. Well, to be fair, you don't actually need to buy Old Man Logan, aka Wolverine, because he doesn't come with a Build-A-Figure piece. But the other 6 you do, and then you get all of these pieces so we can build Warlock. I've not actually built him before, so this may go terribly wrong. But yeah, let's hope everything clicks in place. I love his hairstyle. I'm just going to move my camera down a little bit, otherwise we're not going to be able to see him in all his glory. So yeah, let's try this. I love his afro hands, okay. Should be simple enough. Do they click? I didn't hear a click, but is it in the right way? Oh, don't you hate it when you plug a figure in for the first time and you don't want to break it? Oh, there we go, bit of movement, that's what I wanted. Okay, another arm. Bit of movement, bit of joint, yeah, so far so good. Leg, this one. The legs are always awkward because you put a bit of force on, but you don't want to break it. Oh, there you go, you heard the pop. Next one. Oh, you can see it shaking. I don't want to break the guy. Come on, get on there. Bloody hell, he's pretty articulated, isn't he? He can do the splits. Am I going to get a pop? Is he on all the way? I don't think he's on all the way. He's got... No, need to be in a little bit more. Oh dear. Right, I don't want to break this guy, so I'm going to heat it up, come back, plug it on. So bear with me. Ta-da, we're back. Bit of movie magic and we're back. So what I did is I robbed my girlfriend's hairdryer, just put some heat on the joint for about 30 seconds, and then it plugged in nice and easy. So yeah. He's massive. So look how, you can't even see him. So let me try and put him standing further back and I'll zoom out. Oh, bloody hell. Bloody hell, he's big, isn't he? Not complaining. I need to get a bigger background. How big is this guy? Okay, I'll get the tape measure out in a minute. I should have really done that already, shouldn't I? But yeah, look at that. Really big, much bigger than I expected, to be fair. Did not expect him to be this big, and the articulation is really good. He's a bit gangly, I suppose. I was a bit worried that my cables had broke and these were meant to plug in somewhere. Oh, they do, on the back. Oh, do they? There is a little space on the back. I don't know if these are meant to plug in there, but it makes sense if they do, I suppose. So can you see that? So the dangly bits of wire off the arms, there is a hole in the back that they plug into. They don't seem to stay in there that well, but they definitely fit in there. So that was a nice touch, I suppose, if you've got that posed on the shelf. But yeah, the detail on this guy is impressive. This arm can come all the way down. This arm, as I mentioned when I first put it together, is a bit stiff. Maybe I need to spin it around a little bit. There we go, there we go. So his arm comes down a little bit there. Articulation, he's got double jointed elbows, which is impressive considering his size. Double jointed legs as well, look at that. That's pretty good. He's got a waist swivel. Obviously thigh swivel. He's got ankle pivot as well, which is really impressive. Head is obviously on a ball joint, so yep, you can look quite high up. That face is hilarious. I need to pick up my camera and zoom in and show you the details in this guy because, again, I didn't know what to expect from him, but he's looking pretty good. So let me plug these into the back, see if they stay in place, and zoom in a little bit so I can show you the detail in this guy because that face is hilarious. Okay, see, it doesn't even fit all in my camera screen. So I'm picking up my camera and I'm zooming in. So hopefully it focuses. Can you see that? So obviously some paint detail. I don't know if they've painted it gold originally and then it's a lot of dry brushing, or I don't know. But just the detail in sculpting alone is really impressive. Literally from head to toe, they don't really skip anything on all the joints as details. I'll spin this guy around as well. And again, that hair looks amazing, doesn't it? And then on the back, obviously you can see those holes there where the wires can plug in. They don't stay in too well, but definitely room for them to go in. But yeah, details, very, very impressive. I like it. Let me put this figure, the camera back on the stand. Zoom all the way out. Spin it round. So yeah, Warlock. Articulation good, details are good. And I also like, I forgot about this, he comes with like an extra weapon. So it's like a sort of blade, or I don't know what you call them. Is it a hacksaw? Maybe. But any hand can pop off nice and easily. And yeah, you got a weapon. It can go on both hands. This fist pops straight out as well. And so you could put the weapon in either hand, just plugs in and out, nice and simple. And yeah, he's looking pretty good. He is a techno-organic organism, and he was an alien and sort of crash landed through Magneto's base and that landed near Professor X or something like that. That's why he's in the X-Men wave, because he joined the New Mutants. But I guess now would be a better time than any to sort of ask the question, Warlock, you lanky bugger, who is he? So this is the part of the video where we ask the question, who is he? And I try and give you a little bit of information on the character that this figure is inspired by. So, Warlock, who, or we could say, what is he? Well, Warlock is from the planet Kevich, and he's part of an alien race called the Technarchy, and he's a shape-shifting, techno-organic alien. He came to Earth after developing emotions and wanted to flee his home planet. His first appearance in the comics was back in August of 1984 in New Mutant 18. Since his debut, he has encountered other characters in the Marvel Universe, but has mainly been a part of the New Mutants. He's an odd-looking character, and in the comics he has shapeshifted into some weird things in the past. Worth checking out. So there you go, I hope that helped. Again, I do not claim to be an expert, but it is nice to have a little bit of information on the figures that these characters are inspired by. Now, I couldn't find my standard tape measure with the big yellow strip, but I did find my ruler. Let me give that a dust off. And I don't know how well you can see it because it's silver, but it is, like, you can't even see it because the light's shining on it. But it's literally 10 inches, so it's about 10 inches tall. So because you can't see, because the light is gleaming off that bloody ruler, I will compare it to some figures. So obviously here's the Sandman Build-A-Figure recently, which is quite tall, and obviously he's on the same mould as the Absorbing Man, who is quite tall, but he looks quite small compared to Warlock over here. And then in the last X-Men wave we got Juggernaut, who in South was quite a beast. And even he looks quite short next to Warlock. So I hope that helps you get a better idea of how tall this guy is. He's about 10 inches tall, quite lanky, good articulation, very, very well detailed. I'm very impressed. As I said, didn't know much about the character. Wasn't that excited with a Build-A-Figure of Warlock in an X-Men wave. I wanted a Cyclops, not Cyclops, sorry, an Apocalypse, or I would have took a Professor X Build-A-Figure hover chair. Do you know, like, I expected an X-Men villain when it comes to the X-Men wave, but Warlock is a pleasant surprise. So there you have it, people. There's Warlock compared to all of the figures in the wave. Obviously, you need to buy all of these figures apart from Logan, aka Wolverine, and then you can build Warlock yourself. And this is the second X-Men wave, or third if you count the Jubilee wave we got a couple of years ago. But What do you think? I do think it's a solid wave. Is it better than the Guardians of the Galaxy wave that we got earlier in the year? You tell me in the comments. Again, just real quick, my favourite figures is I really do like the Colossus and I like that beard head. I don't know why, I just do. Really glad we got Cyclops in that costume. Shatterstar is a nice surprise. Old Man Logan was out in time perfectly with the film, which was a great film. Again, my review of the Logan movie is on my channel. Just check out my movie reviews playlist. I just like her green. I don't know what it is with girls with green hair, but I quite like it. And yeah, pleasantly surprised with the Build-A-Figure Warlock. So I hope you enjoyed this wave. Let me know what's your favourite characters or favourite figures in this wave in the comments below. What's your favourite, what's your worst? And yeah, hopefully people, I'll see you on the next wave of Marvel Legends, which should be the Spider-Man Homecoming wave. So fun times ahead. But until then, I've been Dan W. Obviously, reviews of all these figures are on a playlist on my channel right now. Please subscribe, leave a comment, and I will see you on the next one.